Hello, good day to all of you. My name is Blair and welcome to another OS. Today we're gonna take a look into macOS, which is the cousin of Linux and using the Unix operating system. So let me go to my system. So right now I'm into my abouts, which is the MacBook Pro. I'm using the Apple M1 processor with 8 gigabytes of random access memory, and it is running in Mac OS Sonoma version 14.4.1. And of course, I could not let you see some of the information because it is my serial number. And it is running on a resolution of 1600 with only 13 inches display, but it is okay. And my SSD storage is about 245 gigabytes. Of course, it's 256. It is running in latest operating system version. So let me close that one. So let's try to see what is macOS Unix operating system. So let me go to my terminal, of course. So let me type in my neofetch so that you can see. So as you can see, it is running for about like 40 minutes because I turned it off just a while ago and restart it. And I have 3 packages under the brew, and the shell is ZSH5.9, and the desktop environment is Aqua with the terminal, which is right now I'm using. My CPU and GPU is all in Apple M1 chip, so I have 8 gigabytes as you can see there. So let me exit this one. Okay, so everything is like Linux, right? Basically, if you know how to use Mac OS, the Unix, you also know how to use Linux. So as you can see, my wallpaper there is actually Unix Linux operating system, which is all cousins of Linux and Unix. They're basically the same architectural design, and basically it is all a little bit the same. So as you can see, I have my widgets right here, all the same with my Linux, and my programs are also the same with my Linux. So as you can see, I have also my Spotify right here, my Canon Live, my video editor, my audio editor, Audacity, my screen capture, OBS, the open broadcast software. We also have LibreOffice for my Office suite and the OnlyOffice suite. And also I have the Facebook Messenger. So I'm using 2 browsers actually from the Apple. We have the Safari web browser and the Firefox web browser. And of course, as you can see, it is also the same with the Pop OS. So the Pop OS a little bit the same. So even the dock right here, even this dock, we could like move it also. So we could set the dock on the bottom if we wanted to. So at the bottom, like that one. So it's still the same like Pop OS, right? Or even any other Linux operating system. We also could like put it on the right side, but I prefer on the left side. So that's how I like. Okay, so the size we could like extend or smaller. So for me it's okay with that particular size. So the general, of course, we have the scale, zoom, yes, we could like do that. So it's all the same. So basically it's still the same. So let's go to the start menu button right here, the launcher or the launchpad or the show apps. So as you can see, it is also the same. We have the Apple App Store, the email, contacts, calendar, reminder, notes, FaceTime, Messenger, Maps. Find My Apple device is also here. We also have the weather, page, number. Page is actually our how do you say this one? Presentation. Numbers is our spreadsheets. And book is the word processor. So it's still the same, right? Of course, we also have the clock, calendar, and all those stuff. So let me go to the other page. And my other page is actually, we have all the Linux application. As you can see, even the Canon Live is also here. I put it right here. Even Krita, my drawing application from KDE. Scratch is also here, the version 3 already. We have Balena Etcher, Viber, Line, because we are using Line Messenger right here in Thailand. Of course, I use that one. Canva for my other artworks. It is mostly preset, while Krita is more on freestyle. We also have Top Record, but I prefer the OBS. As you can see, we have the OnlyOffice, LibreOffice, and of course I also downloaded the Polaris Office. And of course, I don't want to be bothered by all the ads, so I also put the application, the ad blockers right here, plus the VLC for my media player, virtual OS, which means our virtual machine right here, and of course my listening stuff, which is the Spotify. Of course, I also have the Apple Music, Apple TV. Let me see if I have, oh, it is on the website, Netflix. Okay, so that's our application. So let me see what can we find right here. So right here on our dock above right here, we have the Apple logo right here. So if you want, you could like click this one. So you have the about of this machine, the system setting, of course your application store or app store. I have 6 application for updates, so I didn't update it yet. We also have recent files right here. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. Also, sometimes I use this Mac OS as my editing software, of course, because it has Caden Live. We also have the force quit right here, and of course it shows the shortcut keys. We have the option plus the command and the, how do I say this, the return. Okay, we have the sleep, restart, and shutdown, screen lock, and log out, of course, with me. So we also have the finder right here. The finder is actually basically right here, the how do I say this, the smiley boy. We also have the settings of the finder plus the empty trash. I have empty trash. Oh, okay. The services right here, find, hide the finder, hide others and show all. Plus the Finder, we have the file right here because we're still in the Finder. So we have the new Find window, new folder, Smart folder, new tab, Get info, and Find. Right here we have the options to undo, redo, cut. We also have the copy, paste, and all. View, of course, I will not say everything. We also have Go, which is all our categories, and the windows, and of course what kind of minimize, zoom, or maximize, or blah 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 blah. We also have the help, and of course on the other side we have the notification area right here. As you can see, it is recording with my OBS right now, plus it is screen capturing this screen right now, and the airdrop, my caps of my keyboards, the battery, how many percent, where my Wi-Fi, Finder, and of course display, sound, and of course we also have the other notification, including like, you know, the information that are you in focus or in airdrop, turn on the Bluetooth or the Wi-Fi, the display brightness, the sound, and all those stuff. And of course they also have our Siri, but of course I turn it off. So yes, it's basically like our Linux operating system. Unix operating system, it's still the same with Linux. So let me see, how about if I right click right here? So we have right click on this desktop, we have the new folder, get info, change wallpaper, edit widgets, which is right here. We also have the grid type. Of course I didn't sort by anything. Here's show view options and import from iPad if you have some iPad, which is also connected, and especially if you have only one Apple ID, you could share it from your iPad to your iPhone and to your Mac, either in desktop or in MacBook. So cool, right? So let me see. So when we open the hard disk, as you can see, let's start with the hard disk right here. So we have the applications right here, the library, system, and the user. The user is actually basically all of our stuff, either in shared or in the folder of the user folder. So we have the application, desktop, document, download, homebrew, movies, music, pictures, public, site, and the virtual box that we have. So if you have the movies or the videos, so it is under the movies, and we have all these information. Even my Canon live video editing is also here, the log, but I think I save it on my document. Can I open this one? Oh no, maybe you'll see something. So I sorted everything by folder, document, image, PDF, music, movies, and presentation spreadsheet at the same time, and others. So I will not show you everything because you might see my personal information. Okay, even in my pictures, let me obscure. Okay, nothing to see. So let me close this one. So last time I teach you how to download some application and at the same time how to install via the App Center or the App Store and via the DMG. So the DMG, you have to download the file and then you have to install it. A little bit manual compared to the App Store. So the App Store, let's go to the App Store. So we have Discovery, just like our App Center in KDE. So we have Discover, but the Discover is more on editor's pick. So they have all the games. They try to advertise you with everything that you could like possibly get into some payments, just like this one, Microsoft 360. But of course, I'm not using Microsoft 360. I don't want to pay every month just to use Office, because if you have some Office like the same that I've been using for the past more than 4 or 5 years as using the Linux operating system, it is all the same. There's no BS. I don't buy any application because of course I don't want to be like being paid monthly. I'm not using the Microsoft 360 or the Microsoft Office suite. I use OnlyOffice and LibreOffice. Let's open the OnlyOffice. Next week I'll be having the OnlyOffice 8.0.1, how to use it on the iPad on the Linux app. But right now in our MacOS, we'll try to update this one first. Alright, so let's relaunch. Alright, as you can see, all of my documents right here, it is all right here. So let's try to open Document Writer or the Office. So this is the document. Let's open the spreadsheet. We also open the presentation. Alright, so this is the presentation. So that are our templates right here. This is the spreadsheets. So as you can see, it is all the same, right? Like for example, we have 5 and for example 7. We also have 9, and we're gonna put the total right here. So we could like click this one and then click the sum. Alright, there you have it. That is our sum. So let's put the red, not the bad. It's just only the indication. How about a neutral for the... Alright, so there you have it. We have the same function. For example, what if we could like put it right here for the average, not D1 but not D1 but C. Okay, enter. So the average, yes, C, A1 to C1 average is 7 because we have 5, 7 and 9. So if we have this one as the function of our script, we have the sum of A1 to C1, we have 21 because we add this one. So it's all the same, right? Cool. How about if we could like put the line right here, the border. There you have it. How about we could like angle like that. All right, it's still the same. It's still the same. How about document? Let's try to type just welcome. Oh, welcome. All right. How about the head? How about the highlight? All right. It's all the same, right? How about the presentation? It's all the same. So that's we use only Office. So let's close. No, I want to just quit. How about LibreOffice? Let's open LibreOffice. All right. So we have LibreOffice right here. I haven't put anything. It's just a heading of the exam. Okay. The heading of the exam. Never mind. So let's try to put a little bit of something. Just brand new. So don't show it because I already know this one. So also the same, right? Oh, if you're wondering why is it dark, well, I set the settings right here into the dark, so the appearance is dark. But if I click light, it will be light like that one. But I like dark. It's not hurting to my eyes. Hello, welcome. All right, because the text back is the like that one, text box. And then oh, I forgot, it's supposed to be on like that one. Yay. Okay. All right, let's close this one. No, don't say. I'm just letting you see everything. We already have the application, the apps. We also have the system settings. Yeah, it's all basically the same. How about the... Oh, I didn't let you see the wallpapers. So yeah, I sometimes use this one. It is from KDE Linux. This one is from the Unix developer, which is also as you can see, Unix is also Linux. They have a large Ubuntu right here, Fedora at the same time. What is my favorite? They're big Linux, a little bit smaller, but it's cool. We also have the landscape, cityscape, underwater, earth. How about the landscape, earth? Okay, again earth. It's still downloading. Okay, I think the internet is so slow. Let's wait. It's still downloading, as you can see down here. And there's earth, but it makes the battery drain as soon because of the video. So that's why I'm using the Unix wallpaper. Okay, so for example, if you're using the Firefox or the Safari web or browser, for example, if you are going to the for example, my Pexel. So as you can see, I have also my Pexel right here. Can use my Pexel videos right here. For example, it doesn't load. So how do you refresh it? So you have to click, press Command and R. Command and R, and then there you have it. It refreshes. So Command R, or for Linux, we use the Control+R. So let me try to open a widget. Let's click widget. So as you can see, we have all the widget right here. So time, date, with also our location for the weather, for photo, reminder, and all those stuff right here. So let's try to click this one. Oh yeah, how about if we could like the battery also here, calendar, clock. I use this one. Contacts, find my device, home, accessories, more widgets, calculator, sticky notes, all those stuff right here. It's all the same like Linux, but of course compared to Windows, we don't have any ads in our notification. It is like Linux. Unix and Linux, or Mac and Linux, are the same. We don't have ads in our notification, which is annoying. Or pop-up ads right here. It is very annoying. So that is why my daily driver are Linux and Unix Mac. Big Linux and Mac OS Unix. So conclusion. Is it easy? The desktop graphic user interface? Yes, the UI, the user interface is very easy. It's just like Linux and Unix are all the same. It is very easy. How about the Windows or is it Linux? Well, this is absolutely Linux. It's the same with Linux, not with Windows. Windows is very crappy. They have all the ads popping up even in your notification. It is so annoying, okay? Please, Windows, stop it. It is basically, it's not healthy. It is okay if you are just like focusing only in your work and then you don't mind the ads popping up on your notification. This is just okay. But if you are being like annoying, of course, that is why I eventually moved to Linux and Unix as my daily driver compared to Windows. Okay, popularity, well, it is not popular. Linux and Unix or Mac are not popular compared to Windows. Windows is just only very aggressive in advertising and pre-installing all of the operating system when it went out from your laptop, computers, desktop, or whatever. So that is why they're just pushing their luck as popular. But of course, in my case, I'm not going with the popularity. I'm with my focus and convenient. It is much convenient for me to use Linux and Mac as my daily driver compared to Windows. Sorry, Windows, you're just popular, but my convenience of my work is not really like annoyed with you. Okay, easy, normal, hard. Learning curve. If you knew how to use Mac Unix, you also know how to use Linux, the easy Linux, not the hard Linux or the moderate Linux that you are forced being used to use the terminal always, like even if you are not a developer or the techie geek or techie person. So for me it's okay, but for the ordinary guys who were like using computer for their social media and entertainment, It is very easy, but if you are using it for focus and work, well, this is very, very, very recommended to use as your daily driver. Linux and Unix, well, that is what I recommend. So anyway, that's it for now for our operating system, Mac OS 14.4.1. I'm Blair, your science teacher. Catch another episode of OS operating system. Today's episode, it's all about Mac OS 14.4.1. Bye for now and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That is why science is cool. Ciao!